Welcome back. Today we are embarking on a fascinating journey through the rich world of United Kingdom 2 pence coins, exploring some of the most valuable and rare pieces ever minted. While the 2 pence coin may appear modest in size and common in circulation, certain years, minting errors, and unique conditions have elevated select coins into the realm of high-value collectibles. In this video, we will dive deep into the top 5 United Kingdom 2 pence coins that command remarkable attention in the auction market today. We will examine their historical significance, unique features, condition-based rarity, and the impressive monetary value these coins can reach. If you have a keen interest in numismatics or are simply curious about how small copper coins can become prized assets, this video is for you. By the end, you will not only appreciate the artistry and history behind these coins but also gain valuable insights into collector demand and market trends. So let's get started. First up, the legendary United Kingdom 2 pence coin from 2004, specifically those found in a rare black rusty condition. While at first glance, a 2004 2 pence coin may seem like a standard piece of currency, certain conditions and unique characteristics have transformed some of these coins into highly sought-after collectibles with remarkable auction market values, reaching hundreds of dollars or more for the right specimen. To truly appreciate the allure of the 2004 2 pence coin, it's important to understand its history and background. The 2 pence coin is part of the decimalisation of British currency, which began in 1971 when the United Kingdom moved from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to a decimal system. Designed primarily for daily use, the 2 pence coin features the effigy of the reigning monarch on the obverse side. It features the 5th definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, with the inscription, Elizabeth II DG Reg FD, followed by the year of minting, 2004. The reverse displayed the traditional design of the badge of the Prince of Wales, the plume of ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet with a ribbon inscribed with Ich diene, meaning I serve, in German. This symbol has deep historical roots, representing loyalty and service to the crown, and it connects the modern coin to centuries of British heritage. What truly sets the 2004 2 pence coin apart in the collector world is the rare black rusty condition. This condition is the result of unusual oxidation or toning of the copper-plated steel coin, often caused by prolonged exposure to certain environmental factors such as moisture, soil minerals, or chemical reactions that produce this distinct blackened patina. Unlike normal wear or tarnishing, this black rusty coloration gives the coin an antique and highly distinctive appearance, which makes it incredibly appealing to collectors. Coins in this condition are scarce because most 2 pence coins from 2004 circulated widely and retained a standard coppery red finish, meaning that any coin with this black rusty transformation is considered highly unique. Beyond its eye-catching appearance, collectors are also intrigued by the subtle details that remain visible on these coins despite the blackening. The sharpness of the design, including Queen Elizabeth II's portrait and the intricate feathers of the Prince of Wales badge, can greatly influence the coin's desirability and value. Coins that retain crisp design elements despite their rusted surface are especially prized, as they combine both rarity and quality, a combination that collectors highly covet. Rarity and collector demand play a significant role in the current market value of this coin. Because only a small fraction of 2004 2 pence coins exist in this black rusty condition, auctions have seen competitive bidding for specimens in top condition. While a typical circulated 2004 2 pence may only be worth a few cents or dollars, a well-preserved black rusty coin can fetch anywhere from $157,000, depending on its size, sharpness, and overall appeal to collectors. In recent online auctions and specialized coin shows, coins with exceptional black rusty patina and minimal surface damage have consistently achieved premium prices, emphasizing the importance of uniqueness and condition in the numismatic market. For collectors looking to add a 2004 black rusty 2 pence to their collection, there are a few tips to keep in mind. First, authenticity is critical. Because of the coin's growing popularity and value, it is important to purchase from reputable dealers or verified auction houses. Second, understanding grading is essential. Factors such as the coin's luster, sharpness, and the evenness of the black rusty patina can dramatically affect its value. Third, storage and preservation are crucial. Even though these coins have already undergone a form of natural oxidation, improper handling or exposure to harsh chemicals can further degrade their appearance, potentially lowering their auction value. Collectors often use protective sleeves or airtight cases to maintain the coin's current state, ensuring it remains as close as possible to its rare, collectible condition. The United Kingdom 2 pence 2004 in black rusty condition represents a fascinating intersection of history, rarity, and collector demand. While it may appear as a simple coin at first glance, its unique patina, historical design, and limited availability elevate it to a prized collectible that commands significant attention and value in today's auction market. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a casual coin enthusiast, discovering and appreciating the unique qualities of coins like the 2004 black rusty 2 pence can be both an exciting and rewarding experience. So, keep your eyes open, explore coin shows and auctions, and perhaps one day, this rare coin could become a standout piece in your collection. Next up, the legendary United Kingdom 2 pence coin from 1988, especially when found in very bad condition. Although the coin may seem ordinary at first glance, and even appear worthless due to scratches, corrosion, discoloration, or heavy wear, certain 1988 2 pence coins are becoming interesting study pieces in the numismatic world. The surprising rise in auction attention, unusual demand from selective collectors, and the historical background of this coin have all contributed to its growing popularity. Today, we will discover why a damaged 1988 2 pence coin can still attract interest and how its story is more valuable than its appearance. The United Kingdom introduced the 2 pence coin in 1971, during the decimalisation of the British monetary system. By 1988, the coin had already become a familiar part of daily spending across the country. Minted from copper-plated steel, the 1988 issue marked a period of consistent production and was widely circulated. Even though millions were minted, most were used heavily for decades, losing their original shine and sharpness. This year of production also falls within the era when the Royal Mint was transitioning away from the earlier, new pence, designed to the long-standing, 2 pence, inscription. Because of this, coins from the 1980s serve as markers of Britain's modern currency evolution. The 1988 2 pence coin stands as a reminder of everyday economic life in the UK during that time, and today it has made its way into collections both large and small, sometimes even in extremely poor condition. The 1988 2 pence coin carries several distinct features that make it recognizable. On the obverse, we see the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Makhlouf, which was used on British coinage from 1985 to 1997. Around the portrait, the legend, Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1988 inch, flows in a traditional Latin abbreviation meaning, "By the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith," a phrase that reinforces the coin's regal authentication and historical continuity. The reverse of the coin displays the iconic badge of the Prince of Wales, consisting of 3 ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet with a ribbon bearing the German motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. The coin is copper-plated steel, giving it a warm reddish appearance when new. However, coins in very bad condition often lose this color, turning dark, dull, or showing rust-like spots due to exposure, especially because of the steel core. Even with heavy damage, scratches, or corrosion, the deeper engravings of the feathers and lettering are sometimes still visible, helping identify the coin despite its poor state. These features make it collectible even among those who enjoy owning coins that show their journey through time. Although the 1988 2 pence coin is not considered rare in mint condition, coins in extremely poor condition have become surprisingly interesting to a small niche of collectors. These collectors appreciate coins that show heavy wear because they tell a story of long circulation. Additionally, some damaged coins catch attention because they may display minting errors that become clearer once the coin is worn down. The Royal Mint produced a high number of 2 pence coins in 1988, but many have been discarded, lost, or destroyed due to their steel composition that easily corrodes. This increasing reduction in surviving pieces combined with the curiosity around damaged coins has opened a small but growing demand in the collector market. In online auctions, some unique or heavily corroded coins have fetched more attention than expected because bidders love owning unusual pieces with character. This unusual market behavior is what makes even a very bad condition 1988 2 pence coin worth talking about today. The value of a very bad condition 1988 2 pence coin can vary depending on interest, uniqueness, and auction visibility. On average, a normal worn example has little monetary value. However, coins with extreme rust-like patina, rare error-like appearances, or unusual color changes sometimes attract buyers looking for display pieces or conversation starters. These coins have occasionally sold anywhere from $178,000 in certain niche auction listings when buyers find them appealing. While it is not guaranteed that every badly damaged 1988 2 pence coin will sell for a high amount, the market has shown that unusual pieces do find enthusiastic bidders who appreciate their aged appearance or unique characteristics. This makes the 1988 2 pence a fun coin to test in the online marketplace, especially for collectors who enjoy listing unusual finds. For collectors interested in keeping or selling a 1988 2 pence coin in poor condition, it is important to focus on the coin's uniqueness. Do not clean the coin, as cleaning can reduce interest and destroy the natural aged look that some collectors prefer. Document the coin with clear photos, showing its corrosion, color changes, or unusual surface details. Try listing the coin in auctions where buyers search for antique or rustic-looking items. Keep an eye on similar sold listings to understand what attracts bidders. Finally, always handle the coin gently, even if it already looks damaged. because further wear may remove the remaining identifying details that give it value. The United Kingdom 2p coin from 1988 may not seem rare or valuable at first glance, especially when found in very bad condition. Yet, this humble coin continues to surprise people in the collector community. Its historical background, iconic design, and unusual appeal in heavily worn condition make it an interesting piece worth studying and sharing. The small but growing auction attention shows that even damaged coins can carry stories, charm, and value. Whether you are a beginner or experienced collector, this coin is a great reminder that sometimes the most unexpected pieces hold the biggest surprises. Next up, the legendary 2016 United Kingdom 2p coin in circulated condition. At first glance, this coin might seem like just another 2p that jingles in your pocket or hides in a jar, but the world of numismatics. The study and collection of coins often reveals surprising treasures in the most ordinary places. Collectors around the globe have developed a fascination for seemingly common British coins, especially those minted during significant periods, designed by notable artists, or triggered by unique collecting trends. The 2016 2p coin sits in a very interesting space in the coin collecting universe because it was produced using modern minting technology, bears the portrait of a widely recognized monarch, and belongs to a decimal coinage series that continues to be actively collected. Although 2016 2p coins are not rare in terms of mintage numbers, certain circulated examples with distinct errors, varieties, or condition-based appeal have surfaced at auction and online marketplaces, drawing increasing attention. Many collectors are hunting not just for flawless proof editions, but for circulated versions that show authenticity, history, and sometimes surprising minting anomalies. And when demand spikes even for coins that were mass-produced, prices can climb unexpectedly, especially in auction markets priced in US dollars. To truly appreciate this coin, we need to rewind the clock and understand the journey that British 2p coins have taken over the decades. The decimal 2p coin was introduced in 1971, when the United Kingdom transitioned from the old pounds, shillings, pence system to today's decimal currency. Since that historic reform, the 2p coin has evolved in design aspects, composition, and collector perception. Early decimal 2p coins were minted in bronze, a metal alloy primarily composed of copper, tin, and zinc, giving the coin its familiar warm brownish gold tone. However, in 1992, the composition was changed to copper-plated steel to reduce production costs. This copper-coated steel core became the standard for modern 2p pieces, including the 2016 mint. This means your 2016 2p is not solid bronze. It only carries a surface plating of copper, while the interior is steel, which is why these coins react to magnets. The portrait side of the 2016 2p features the fifth and final official coinage portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Jody Clark, an engraving artist whose work modernized British coin portraits with remarkable realism. This portrait was officially introduced in 2015 by the Royal Mint, and 2016 was part of its early circulation years, making those first portrait-run coins historically appealing to collectors interested in transitional design eras. We flip the coin to the reverse. We see one section of the iconic royal shield of arms, specifically the lower left quadrant representing the heraldic lion from the arms of England, carrying symbolic continuity from Britain's national identity. This shield design was created by Matthew Dent, and it revolutionized UK circulating coinage when introduced in 2008 because each decimal coin from 1p to 50p displays a different segment of the shield, and when arranged together, they form the complete royal shield. The 2016 2p continues this artistic legacy, fully embedding it within what collectors unofficially refer to as the modern shield series. While millions of these coins were struck for daily commerce, collectors understand that mass production doesn't always mean a coin has no special value. Many coins, including 2p denominations, develop premium markets not because of limited mintages, but because of design importance, population distribution in grades, human interest stories, trends on collecting platforms, or era coin discoveries after release. The 2016 2p also carries micro-design elements that collectors cherish, including precision-engraved lines on the shield, clearly defined edges, milling smoothness, raised lettering, and the clean separation between the portrait bust, coin field, legends, and rim, all made possible by modern laser-guided minting hubs and master dies used by the Royal Mint. Now, let's talk about every single physical specification collectors verify when evaluating this coin. The 2016 2p coin weighs 7.12 grams, has a diameter of 25.9 millimeters, and a thickness close to 2 millimeters, though this can vary slightly depending on striking pressure and copper plating flow. The coin has a plain edge rather than milled grooves, a feature that helps 2p coins distinguish from other UK denominations. The obverse legend reads, Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 2016, a Latin abbreviation meaning, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. followed by the year of minting. The reverse carries 2 pence above the shield segment, with the numeral 2 to the side as part of the overall composition. The coin's copper-plated steel composition often results in color differences once a coin enters circulation, especially if exposed to humidity, oils, or pockets with other metals. Circulated coins from 2016 often show varying patterns ranging from light brown to deep chocolate colors, which helps authenticate circulation history. The coin also contains exact rim and relief height tolerances maintained by the Royal Mint, whose strict quality control ensures modern coins remain among the most consistently struck circulating coins in global minting. For collectors, the 2016 2 pence is part of a late portrait early shield modern alloy era, a transitional point where design, technology, and history converge. When it comes to circulated coin collecting, the appeal often goes beyond untouched perfection. Circulated coins tell stories of shopping trips, vending machines, change counters, rainy British streets, railway stations, kiosks, school canteens, and the millions of transactions that physically shape these coins over time. When collectors search for coins like the 2016 2 pence in circulated condition, they're not necessarily looking for a worn coin just because it looks old. They're often scanning for something that stands out among the millions produced. Sometimes this means a coin that was struck slightly off-center, showing a thicker copper spread across one portion. Sometimes it's a coin with die cracks visible near the shield lines. Other times it's a coin with ghostly doubling visible in the lettering under magnification, or a coin that displays lamination splits caused when planchet metal or plating doesn't bond perfectly. Many circulated coins have also unintentionally escaped the standard die alignment or hub pressure cycles inside Royal Mint presses, leaving behind interesting varieties not reflected in official mass production records. These mint anomalies turn a basic circulated 2 pence into an object of collector intrigue. It's these unexpected discoveries, combined with the emotional fascination around British currency from the Elizabeth II era, that fuel global collector demand, especially in competitive online coin auctions priced in US dollars. It's also defined by how few coins with special collecting appeal exist. With 2016 2 pence coins, the overall mintage was high, but scarcity arises when focusing on era-based populations or premium collecting groups. Because 2016 is modern, most coins entered heavy use, and only a small portion remain in collectible circulated grades that still show major identifying features crisply, without corrosion, with readable legends, and with intact shield lines. Among circulated 2016 2 pence coins, those showing mint anomalies are considerably harder to find. Collectors hunting coins from early Jody Clark portrait years often want examples straight from circulation because they represent coins that lived a real commercial life mentioned in collector narratives online. Demand for circulated coins from the Royal Shield series has also spiked on mobile coin trading platforms and auction marketplaces, where collectors compete aggressively for coins that might seem normal until examined under magnification. Sometimes the coin isn't rare until someone discovers its anomaly, posted across collecting forums, and auction bidding begins. That's how coins like a circulated 2016 2 pence suddenly start selling for unexpected premiums even in US dollar markets. In recent pooled auctions and collecting circles, circulated 2 pence coins from modern portrait years have appeared selling from $128,100 depending on condition appeal, but error-based circulated examples can exceed $132,200 or more if multiple bidders compete internationally. This coin has gained traction especially from collectors in the United States, Middle East, and Asia who track Royal Shield denominations for portrait-era sets. Prices get higher when sellers provide clear photographs, weight verification, magnet confirmation, edge shots, and striking variety proof. In some online auctions, circulated 2016 2 pence coins that showed off-center strikes, die cracks, or strong patinas have crossed $165,000 if demand peaks, especially on nights when international bidders converge. Circulated market value becomes unpredictable when trend momentum pushes common coins into viral numismatic demand cycles. This creates what collectors call a sleeper coin effect: ordinary until extraordinary, tiny until top bid, common until chased, face value until dollar value. Right now, the 2016 2 pence circulated coin carries emotional historical appeal, design significance, transitional portrait value, early shield legacy collecting momentum, and anomaly-driven auction demand, especially in US dollar competitions online. For collectors wanting coins such as this one, the key is understanding what drives premium prices. Modern British coinage is still actively found in circulation, so collectors have the advantage of coin roll hunting, checking bags from banks, tills from shops, self-checkout machine returns, transportation kiosks, and everyday change sources. The best circulated coins show original copper color, readable lettering, defined shield lines, clean edges, healthy plating, authentic wear, and any anomaly features. Coins that look clean but overpolished actually lose collector trust. Natural circulation beats artificial shine every time. Collectors should always verify copper-plated steel coins using magnets, weigh coins when possible, and inspect under microscopes or coin loops. Also remember that errors are not uniform. One coin can show an off-center strike while another shows a die crack. The coin that shows both becomes more valuable because it becomes part of multi-anomaly collecting stories shared across communities. Coins that were minted during early portrait adoption years, especially by Jody Clark, are often sought for monarchical portrait sets recognizing Elizabeth II. Even in circulated grades, these coins gain premium appeal because they represent early modern portrait lineage confirmed by the Royal Mint. Collectors should handle circulated coins with gloves when storing them for resale, avoid cleaning coins even if they look rusty, and always document anomalies with photography because visual proof triggers bidding momentum in US dollar auction buyers hunting British currency varieties. Antique coins get value from age, but modern coins get value from stories, trends, varieties, anomalies, condition appeal, global attention, and collecting cycles driven by online communities. What we're seeing with coins like the 2016 2 pence in circulation is a modern numismatic phenomenon. People around the world hunting coins that still flow through commerce but sometimes carry traits that make them accidentally exceptional. When auctions start, especially international auctions priced in US dollars, competition grows because collectors aren't just paying for metal, they're paying for discovery, for transitional portrait history, for national shield design legacy, for early Jody Clark portrait era coinage, and for anomaly appeal authenticated through natural wear. This pushes circulated values unexpectedly high compared to face value, especially when coin sellers provide authenticity folios, strike alignment proof, plating condition details, shield visibility quality, and monarchical portrait era credentials issued by the Royal Mint under Elizabeth II's portrait run era. This is why even circulated 2016 2 pence coins can become auction market sleepers, turning into premium US dollar interest stories online. As we reach the conclusion, let's remind ourselves why this circulating 2016 2 pence coin matters. It belongs to a modern era bearing the widely recognized portrait of Elizabeth II designed by Jody Clark, marking one of the early circulation years of this final portrait adopted by the Royal Mint. The reverse carries a segment of the heraldic royal shield designed by Matthew Dent, part of a collector beloved series in which decimal coins form the full shield when placed together. While the total 2016 mintage was high, scarcity exists among circulated examples that still show strong detail, or carry mint anomalies such as die cracks or off-center strikes. Collector demand for holdings from early Clark portrait years persists internationally because these coins anchor transitional modern portrait sets cared for by the Royal Mint. And with trends surging across international online auction platforms priced in US dollars, even basic circulated 2 pence coins from 2016 can reach unexpected premium bids if they carry anomaly appeal or strong condition-based authenticity. So before you dismiss that 2 pence coin in your change box, remember modern numismatics has rewritten the old rules. Next up, the legendary 1990 United Kingdom 2 pence piece. At first glance, it might just look like a small copper coin. But for collectors, every coin carries a journey from the mint of the past through the pockets of everyday people, to perhaps resting silently in a collection, waiting to be appreciated. We dig deep into the 1990 UK 2 pence coin, uncovering its origin, design elements, technical specs, and what makes it noteworthy in the world of numismatics. We'll also examine what fine condition means for such a coin, why some collectors still keep an eye out for it, and what market value you might expect if you're lucky enough to find one in good shape. The UK 2 pence coin begins with the decimalization of British coinage. The modern decimal 2 pence coin, often referred to simply as 2 pence, was introduced in 1971 as part of the switch from the old pounds shillings pence system to a straightforward 100 pence £1 system. By 1990, the 2 pence coin had long been an established part of daily British currency. The example minted in 1990 belongs to the series bearing the third portrait of Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael David Maclauff. In 1990, the mint responsible was Royal Mint at Lantricent. The 2 pence coins of that year were struck in bronze, the standard composition for 2-piece coins of that era, before later cost-saving changes that led to copper-plated steel variants. In total, the recorded mintage for the 1992 pence coin is 204,499,700. That's over 200 million pieces made for circulation. Even though the 1992 pence is a standard circulation coin, it has several design and physical attributes that define it, and which collectors recognize. First, on the obverse side, the coin features the crowned bust of Elizabeth II, facing right. She is wearing the state diadem, and around the rim is the Latin legend, Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 1990. The initials, RDM, appear at the truncation of the neck, marking the work of Raphael David Maclauff. On the reverse side lies the badge of the Prince of Wales, a coronet surmounted by 3 ostrich feathers, with the motto, ICH dying, inscribed above the denomination. 2 pence. This design was created by Christopher Ironside and remained in use for 2 pence coins for many years. In terms of physical specifications, the 1992 pence coin has a weight of 7.12 grams and a diameter of 25.91 millimeters. The edge is plain and the coin is milled with metal alignment. The composition is bronze, as the change to copper-plated steel did not occur until later years. While these features make the coin standard and recognizable, they also make it in many respects typical, rather than extraordinary. Given the large mintage figure over 204 million, the 1992 pence coin is generally considered common, and not part of any limited or unusually rare issue. This means that, under normal circumstances, these coins are generally easy to find, and many remain in circulation or tucked away in collections. Catalogs and coin value guides often rate the coin's rarity as common, or C, for circulation coins. Consequently, for most collectors, a standard 1992 pence coin doesn't carry much excitement unless it has some exceptional attribute, such as surviving in near mint or uncirculated condition, or displaying an error or striking anomaly, which, for this particular year and type, is not widely documented. Indeed, sites that list typical market values for 1992 pence coins do not assign a high premium, instead they reflect modest sums consistent with a common coin. That said, interest among general collectors may be low, but some people collect entire series of decimal British coins or focus on 2 pence coins from specific years, and so a 1992 pence in particularly good condition may still find its way into collections. Thus, the demand for a 1992 pence coin tends to be modest and driven mostly by those completing sets or appreciating the design. It is not generally treated as a rare and highly sought after coin by serious numismatists, unless something unusual or special distinguishes it. Because the 1992 pence is a common coin, its typical market value remains low. According to one coin cataloging source, price estimates for a 1992 pence in various conditions range roughly between $122,000. More specifically, coins graded fine are often valued around $127,400, whereas those in uncirculated condition might fetch up to $135,000. It is worth noting that these are general catalog guide values. Real prices may vary depending on actual condition, buyer interest, and where the coin is sold. $165,200. Some coins may sell for slightly more if they are exceptionally well preserved, or if a buyer specifically wants a 1990 coin to complete a set. But barring a special error or unique provenance, a 1992 pence coin rarely commands a high premium. Despite being over 3 decades old, the 1992 pence remains a low-value collectible in ordinary conditions, certainly far from rare coin levels of value. If you are a collector or thinking of becoming one and the 1992 pence coin interests you, here are some guidelines and tips for when you inspect or acquire one. First, pay close attention to the condition of the coin. Because these coins are common, what matters most is state of preservation. Ideally, you want a coin with minimal wear, clear and sharp details on both sides, no major scratches, dents, or corrosion, and clear rim and edge. Coins graded, uncirculated, or near uncirculated, will always fetch more than heavily worn examples. Make sure the coin has not been overly cleaned, polished, or tampered with. Cleaning can severely reduce collectible value. Also, inspect for any signs of casting or other irregularities if it's claimed to be special. When buying or selling, verify provenance or authenticity, especially if you are doing so online. Given that the vast majority of 1992 pence coins are common, claims of rare high-value 2 pence from 1990 should be met with skepticism unless accompanied by credible certification, photos, or proven provenance. If you aim for completing a run, then 1990 is a natural and reasonable addition. But if you are seeking investment-grade coins or rare pieces, you may need to shift focus to error coins, limited mintages, or coins with documented special provenance. Finally, be aware of market and demand dynamics. The 1992 pence coin's modest value means it's unlikely to appreciate dramatically over time unless you discover an unusual variant. So treat any purchase as part of a hobby rather than as a serious investment. The 1990 United Kingdom 2 pence coin is an interesting piece of modern British numismatic history, a coin minted in the final decades of the 20th century, struck under the reign of Elizabeth II, carrying the familiar Prince of Wales badge, and part of daily commerce in its time. Its production run was substantial, and as such, in the world of coin collecting. Next up, the legendary United Kingdom 2 pence coin minted in 2015, specifically in circulated condition. At first glance, a 2015 2 pence might seem like an everyday coin, but among numismatic circles, this seemingly ordinary copper-plated coin has garnered considerable attention for its rarity, and the significant value it can command at auctions today. In this video, we will explore its history, unique features, the reason behind its collector demand, its current market value in dollars, and tips for collectors to secure such pieces. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your journey into the world of coins, this story is sure to intrigue and educate. The significance of the 2015 2 pence. We must first take a step back into the history of the UK's decimal coinage system. The 2 pence coin was first introduced in 1971 as part of the decimalisation of British currency, which replaced the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence with a simplified decimal structure. The coin was designed to be practical, durable, and recognizable, featuring a copper-plated steel composition since 1992 after the Royal Mint transitioned from bronze to copper-plated steel to reduce costs. Over the decades, the 2 pence coin has remained an essential part of daily transactions in the United Kingdom, but among collectors, certain years, mint errors, and condition factors have elevated some coins to highly prized status. The 2015 mintage is particularly interesting because it falls within a period where production numbers were relatively stable, but circulation and collector awareness created opportunities for rare finds. Although millions of these coins were minted for daily use, many were quickly spent, lost, or subjected to heavy wear, which makes well-preserved circulated examples rarer than one might initially assume. This scarcity is precisely what has piqued the interest of collectors who seek coins that tell a story beyond mere face value. The 2015 2 pence coin carries all the hallmarks that make UK pennies so recognizable. The obverse of the coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the acclaimed sculptor Jody Clark, who created this fifth definitive portrait in use from 2015 onwards. This portrait presents the Queen in her later years with a crown, offering a modern and elegant depiction that differs subtly from earlier designs. Every detail in the engraving, from the contour of the Queen's face to the inscription around the rim, speaks to the Royal Mint's commitment to artistry and precision. The reverse, designed by the renowned Christopher Ironside, depicts the iconic segment of the royal shield that 2 pence coins are famous for. Part of the Shield of Arms series introduced in 2008, this design allows the coins to combine visually into a larger image when placed together with other denominations, a unique and innovative concept in modern coinage. The 2 pence coin shows the lower right section of the shield, symbolizing the rich heraldic tradition of the United Kingdom. Beyond its aesthetic appeal, the coin's dimensions, weight, and metallic composition copper-plated steel contribute to its tactile quality and collector value. Another unique feature of the 2015 2 pence coin lies in subtle variations caused during minting. Due to high-speed production processes, minor errors or anomalies occasionally occurred, such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or variations in the copper plating. While these imperfections are not typical for most circulation coins, they add an extra layer of rarity for the attentive collector. Even in circulated condition, coins showing slight doubling or striking inconsistencies are highly coveted, as they represent a tangible connection to the minting process itself. So, why does a circulated 2015 2 pence coin command such collector interest? The answer lies in a combination of scarcity, condition, and historical significance. Unlike coins that remain in uncirculated, pristine form, circulated coins experience wear and tear, which often diminishes their perceived value. However, the 2015 2 pence stands out because only a limited number of specimens retained their detail after years of circulation. Many coins were handled extensively, and natural oxidation or copper discoloration further reduced their numbers in aesthetically pleasing condition. Collectors highly prize circulated coins that maintain distinct design features without significant corrosion or damage. In particular, coins with rich red-brown tones, sharp relief on the Queen's portrait, and clear shield details are considered the most desirable. Additionally, because 2015 represents the year the Jody Clark portrait was first introduced, coins from this year are seen as a milestone in modern British coinage, further enhancing demand. Numismatic auctions have increasingly highlighted this demand, with collectors seeking to acquire 2015 2 pence coins both for their beauty and for their significance as a modern collectible rather than simply as legal tender. The combination of a limited surviving population in quality circulated condition and the historical novelty of the new portrait design has made the 2015 2 pence a sought-after piece for collectors who specialize in contemporary UK coinage. The excitement is not limited to domestic collectors. International buyers, particularly from the United States and Europe, have begun actively participating in auctions to acquire these coins. This cross-border demand is a key factor driving their value in the market today. In terms of value, the 2015 2 pence in circulated condition has seen a notable increase in auction prices over recent years. While face value remains only 2 pence, collectors are willing to pay a significant premium for coins in good circulated condition with clear design details. Depending on the coin's preservation and any unique minting features, prices can range from $145,000 at reputable numismatic auctions. Coins exhibiting subtle mint errors, strong color retention, or sharp design relief can command even higher prices, occasionally reaching into the $175,800 range for the most exceptional specimens. It's worth noting that market values fluctuate based on collector interest, auction visibility, and global economic factors. Online auction platforms and specialized coin shows have amplified visibility for these coins, creating competitive bidding environments. For instance, coins from private collections with verified provenance often achieve higher auction results than those without documented history. Additionally, the rarity factor of circulated coins contrasts with uncirculated coins, which, although more pristine, may be more readily available from collectors who hold multiple specimens directly from the Royal Mint. Collectors should also consider that the 2015 2 pence fits into the larger context of UK decimal coin collecting. Coins from recent years that appear mundane to casual observers can often achieve surprising auction success because they fill gaps in sets or serve as the only available examples for certain collection themes. In other words, this coin's value is not solely derived from age or metal content, but from the interplay of rarity, condition, and desirability among dedicated numismatists. If you're considering adding a 2015 2 pence circulated coin to your collection, there are several practical tips to keep in mind. First, always focus on condition. Even in circulated examples, sharpness of design, minimal corrosion, and a pleasing copper tone are essential in determining both aesthetic and market value. Coins that have been excessively worn, scratched, or cleaned aggressively tend to lose value, even if they are rare in year of mintage. While the 2015 2 pence is not typically the target of counterfeiting, purchasing from reputable dealers, certified auction houses, or platforms that offer provenance documentation ensures that you are acquiring a genuine Royal Mint coin. This coin is part of the Royal Shield series, so acquiring coins from complementary years or denominations may enhance the overall value and appeal of your collection. Many collectors find that building a cohesive series of related coins often generates greater interest and auction value than individual standalone pieces. Coin values can fluctuate based on collector demand, auction results, and broader economic conditions. Joining numismatic forums, following auction house results, and keeping track of recent sales of 2015 2 pence coins will help you make strategic decisions about acquisition and potential resale. Remember, collecting coins is as much about passion as it is about financial investment, and a well-informed collector always benefits from patience, research, and discernment. The United Kingdom 2 pence coin from 2015, even in circulated condition, represents a fascinating intersection of history, artistry, and rarity. While it may seem like a small piece of metal at first glance, its unique features from the Jody Clark portrait to the Royal Shield design combined with the scarcity of well-preserved circulated examples, have elevated its status among collectors and investors alike. The coin's auction market value, which can range significantly depending on condition and rarity, underscores the surprising potential of modern coins to achieve significant premiums. For collectors, the 2015 2 pence serves as a reminder that numismatics is not only about old and ancient coins. Even contemporary pieces can hold immense value when viewed through the lens of scarcity, design, and historical context. By paying attention to condition, provenance, and market trends, collectors can acquire this modest yet remarkable coin and enjoy both the aesthetic pleasure and potential financial reward it offers. Whether you are completing a Royal Shield series or simply seeking a standout piece for your collection, the 2015 2 pence is a coin that continues to capture the imagination of numismatists around the world. Thank you for joining us on this detailed exploration of the United Kingdom 2 pence coins. Keep searching your pockets, coin rolls, and collections. You never know when a small copper coin might turn out to be a valuable treasure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth coin stories and auction insights from around the globe.